What up, though? This is Knockouts in 3 Counts. But before we bring you another episode of Podcast Gold, let me tell you about the homies over at Michigan's Finest. Do you ever find yourself trying to get yourself together and thinking, man, this is going to be a great night, but I'm looking for that little extra something? Well, check out our friends at Michigan Finest. If you are into medical marijuana, recreational marijuana, concentrates, vapes, anything of that sort, Michigan's Finest has got you covered. And as you can see here, it's all easily done by their website. It's all curbside, and you'll be in and out in 2 minutes. And they're family owned and operated, so customer service is their number one goal. And now, since they are rocking with Knockouts in 3 Counts, use the code KO3MF. Yes, that's KO3MF. You get 10% off your entire order, but that does exclude featured items and items that are already on sale. But if you use that code, you're getting 10% off your items, and I promise you, either if you're looking for that big knockout or you're ready to hit the sheets for that 3 count, Michigan's Finest will get you together. Tell them Knockouts in 3 Counts sent you, and I promise you, you're going to be having a great night. Peace.
This is the Ring of Honor, a.k.a. Shane T, boy, the baddest champion you ever seen, boy.
This is Mr. Anderson.
This is good old JR Jim Ross, and you are listening.
You're listening to Knockouts in 3 Counts.
Cover! We got a new world champion!
That might be one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen in my life.
Knockouts in 3 Counts is the podcast, baby! It's a real deal, baby!
Knockouts in 3 Counts starts now.
Ooh, what up, though? This is Knockouts in 3 Counts, and as you can see from the name of this show, we are going to war tonight. But this is going to be the Knockouts in 3 Counts War Games, but it's going to be a little bit different from your regular War Games because it's not all wrestlers involved in this one for us. It's going to have MMA fighters as well. As all of you guys know, we cover combat sports as well. So me and J-Bone are going to be giving you our men's and women's teams. Going to read off some of the teams that you guys have sent us at KO3C Pod. And with Survivor Series War Games going down this weekend, we figured what better time to talk War Games than tonight. So, go check out the sponsors at Michigan's Finest, and you'll be doing all right for War Games tomorrow too. But J-Bone, how the hell you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. It's a Friday night, dude. It's a special edition of the KO3C Pod. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm going to war, dude. I was expecting Corey to be here, but conspicuous by his absence. It's okay, Corey.
I don't know, man. Corey knew we were supposed to go to war tonight for War Games, and he didn't come to make his picks.
That's all right.
You'll have to follow us at KO3C Pod and see if he redeems himself. But J-Bone, go ahead and tell him a little bit about what we're getting into. This is an idea I had to go around some of these, pay-per-views that we got coming up. Let them know what we got.
So War Games, man. Everybody knows what War Games is. One of the more violent matches in WWE, NXT, started in WCW. It's been to it was an MLW, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
GCW, they had their own version of War Games. If you're a wrestling fan,
Corey and I were there. Ring the bell.
You know what War Games is. It's pretty much gang rules, man. 5-on-5. You pick your team. You go to war with the other team. It's definitely a battle for the ages. Nobody comes out of War Games the same. So tonight, we're going to pick our own version, fantasy draft style of our teams headed into War Games. Captain J-Bone here versus Captain Kyle. And we're going to see who can put together the better War Games team, man. So I'm ready to go.
All right, man. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, we got 4 rounds. J-Bone, tell them the order of the rounds here.
So round 1, WWE guys. We're doing guys and girls at the same time, right? Is that how we're gonna do it? Is that how you want to do it?
Yep. And with each round, we're also gonna make a prediction for WWE Survivor Series.
Right. Round 1, WWE brand. It could be anybody. And WWE, SmackDown, Raw. You can do NXT, however you want to do it. Round 2, we're picking the indie guys. That could be you out there watching in the indie professional wrestling world, however you want to say it. The indie guys, there's plenty to choose from too. Round 3, tag teams. Could be a tag team from any company. Ring of Honor, AEW, WWE, MLW, GCW, you name it, anywhere. Tag team. And then we're going to round it out by picking an MMA guy or girl. Either way. Could be current, legends, doesn't matter. We're going to round it out with MMA on the team. So that's going to be our team headed into War Games, man. And then we'll see who comes out on top, man. I think my team's going to kick your ass, to be honest, but that's just me.
Yeah, tough talk. See, I put a lot of strategizing into my picks. See here, I was thinking of who would I want to go to war with. If I was going into War Games, who would be the team that I would want? Who do I think could win? And since we didn't put parameters on who they could come from and where they could come from, except for what rounds they had to be picked in, I think you're going to be surprised by some of the picks that I make. So how are we picking who's going first?
You want to flip a coin? I ain't got one.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, ready?
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
I'm fucking delayed here. What are you doing?
Come on, let's go. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Right.
Okay, you won the first one.
I won. I go first. Okay, round one, WWE guys and gals. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Let me get my handy dandy draft board ready. So we're gonna do men's first or women? You want to do ladies first?
I mean, that's the gentlemanly thing to do.
That would be the gentlemanly thing to do. Okay. Round one for J-Bone, man. My first pick in the War Games draft on the ladies' side is Bailey. Let's
not mad at that pick. Not mad at that pick. Who is your pick on the men's side? And I'll let you pick the first match that we're going to go over on Survivor Series.
Okay. Round one on the men's side. My captain. This one actually was very tough for me. But if we're going to go to war, I'm going to need the beast, Brock Lesnar.
So far, you've got Brock Lesnar and Bailey. Those are not bad picks, sir. Those are not bad picks, except you didn't pick who I was going to pick. So, it's
open for you.
Yes, you did. Well, you actually did pick one of my picks, but you didn't pick the other one. So, if I'm going into War Games, I'm taking Matt Riddle in there because Matt Riddle already proved that he'll fight anybody. It don't matter if it's Brock Lesnar. It don't matter if it's Bill Goldberg. Riddle don't give a damn. And his experience in the fight pit and the UFC octagon, I feel like Riddle is a great pick at number one for me. So, and on the female end, I'm going to keep it MMA in this bitch. I'm taking Ronda Rousey.
Oh, come on, Kyle. I was going for the strategic loophole at the end and taking the Ronda Rousey pre-WWE for my fighter at the end, my UFC, my MMA pick at the end. So that's strategy right there. Yeah, I like that. Good job. Great job. Kudos to you, my friend.
And what match are you picking off Survivor Series? Which one are we talking about first? Okay. For all of you guys who are watching, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You never know who's coming through. We just were joined by the Duke, John Wayne Murdoch, ahead of him coming here to fight Tommy Vendetta at Ruthless Pro Wrestling Death Right, which we are the proud sponsors of. You also got Atticus Kogar and many more on there. Schwartzy, you've got Midwest Scum. The homie D-Mac is going to be through there. I mean, it's going to be crazy. And like I just said, you've got Survivor Series. So, J-Bone, which match are we going with first?
Now, I want to start with what could potentially be the match of the night. Obviously, considering we got two War Games matches, which are going to be awesome bangers. But there's a triple threat match for the U.S. title. Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory. I hope that kicks off the show. I don't know if it is. According to Wikipedia, it might be somewhere in there. But that match is going to be great, dude. I don't know which way it's going to. If I had to make a pick, I'm picking Seth, but that's going to be one of the more entertaining matches of the night.
Hey, yo. I agree with you, dude. I think that's going to be one of the more entertaining matches of the night. Who are you taking in that one?
I'm going to take Seth only because it's fucking Seth freaking Rollins. I mean, come on. What more I got to say about that?
I mean, you're not wrong. I can see that. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I think Seth is keeping the U.S. title, but dude, I like what we're seeing from Austin Theory. For any of you guys who are new here, Austin Theory is also a past guest of this show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you know it. Brock chiming in. He said he's got Lashley. Brock, you got to let us know who your picks. Round 1 was the men's and women's WWE picks. J-Bone, tell him again who you had real quick.
Round 1, I had Brock Lesnar. And for the women's side, I got Bailey.
And I had Ronda Rousey and Riddle is my first picks for the War Games. All right. Round 2, what do we got, J-Bone?
Oh, this is going to get interesting now. Round 2, we're going Indy guys. Indy guys and gals. This can go deep, man. I had to really shuffle a lot of things around. Obviously, Corey's not here, like we said, conspicuous by his absence. Kind of had to pivot a little bit, and I got more available now. So, Kyle, since I went first in the first round, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, you want to be the gentleman and let me be the one to pick. All right. So for me in round 2, I will take. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to keep it G. Since we're the sponsors of Ruthless Pro Wrestling Death Right, I'm taking Tommy Vendetta.
You motherfucker. You fuck. I would never let you go first. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Round 1 was WWE, Brock.
Son of a fuck. You're a bastard. You know that? I don't need your shit tonight, Kyle.
Hey, I told you. I show love to those who show love to knockouts and 3 counts. And since Tommy Vendetta has been on here a couple different times, man, and he's coming here to come fight the Duke, John Wayne Murdoch, I felt it was only fitting.
It is very fitting. You're a bastard. All right. Well, you want to go ahead and pick your women's side?
Oh, and on the women's side, I'm taking the American Kaiju, Lindsay Snow.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm very disappointed. You completely stole my pick, but I do got backups and alternates for this particular situation. Okay. I knew this was going to happen. So round 2, I am taking the Dread King Logan as my second pick.
I like it.
I
like it.
And on the women's side, for my second pick, I am taking Allie Katch.
Oh shit! I like it.
Let's go. She's gonna whoop somebody's ass.
I like it. Ronda.
Allie is she can get pretty violent out there. So between her and Bailey, it's gonna go down, man.
And
look at my women or my men's side. I got the Dread King and the Beast. Going down, sucker.
I mean, my men's side ain't doing too bad, dude. I got the lovable psychopath Tommy Vendetta, and I've got Matt Riddle. Like, I mean, bro, we're ready to scrap.
You're a fucker for that, but it's all good.
Like I said, it is what it is. G, get you some. Like I said, and then on the next match, I mean, we might as well talk about one of the War Games matches. What are your thoughts on the women's War Games now that we know the man, Becky Lynch, has returned and is the 5th member of Bianca's team against Damage Control and Rhea Ripley?
Man, that's going to be great, isn't it? Actually,
and,
you know what?
Nikki Cross, excuse me.
I changed my mind. I hope that one opens the show. I hope they open the show.
I think one of the War Games matches is definitely starting the show.
That's going to be, dude, that's going to be really cool. Becky Lynch rounding out the squad, dude, her and Bianca. I feel like we already knew that kind of going in, you know, kind of foreshadowing that. We knew she was going to be back, but dude, that's going to be one of those matches. It's going to open up eyes on that roster for the women, dude. Rhea Ripley's in that match. That's going to be huge for her. That's a great spot to have her. Nikki Cross, right? Bailey, the lovable Bailey. Who doesn't love Bailey? She's like the best fucking women's wrestler right now, to me personally, my favorite. But I don't think Damage Control is going to make it through this match, dude. I think we talked about it last week sometime, but this could be the turning point where Damage Control kind of falls apart. So I'm taking Team Bianca.
Shit. Brock come out swinging, dude. Damn.
Let's see it. Pull it up on the screen. I got to see this.
Hang on. His round 2 can't count because the round 2's got to be Indy wrestlers, Brock. So round 2, I took Tommy Vendetta and I took Lindsey Snow. J-Bone took, who'd you take?
The Dread King and Alley Catch.
And Alley Catch. So second round has to be an Indy wrestler. I got all of the rules to the rounds in the description, but his round 1 will work. He's got Drew McIntyre and Bianca Belair.
Ooh, okay.
As far as this War Games match, I think Bianca's team is definitely getting the dub in this one. I don't know what happens with damage control out of this one, though. I don't know if this is the thing where Bayley kind of loses her mind and then splits. But I think that Becky Lynch, Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa are getting the dub in female War Games. You, sir, are up next. It is round 3. Tell them what round 3 is.
So round 3, we got tag teams. Now, this can be tag teams in any company. Doesn't matter where it's at. It could be Ring of Honor, AEW. It could be WWE, NXT. It could be Ruthless Pro. It doesn't even matter. So, that being said, from my men's side, tag teams, I am taking the very violent Briscoe brothers.
You motherfucker.
Yes, let's go, man. Let's fucking go. I was hoping I'd steal one.
Damn, I was trying to go outside of the box and you took. Damn it.
That is fucking that's what you get, man, for stealing my that's what you get for stealing my round 2 pick. Now, okay, Kyle, so we should have talked about this a little more before the show, but as far as tag teams in the women's side, there's not too many legit tag team, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of a mix up of just everybody. So I had a tag
I got
team
a team.
but you got one. See,
I got one, but
this is advantage, Kyle.
Wait a minute. So and then you gotta pick so you pick your other team.
Yeah, I need a women's tag team. I got nothing but mixed tags here. But if
you've got Impact,
we're gonna go for it. If we're gonna go for it, I'm taking
Impact too. They've got a whole ass tag team division, but
I know, but we're going former tag team champs. Do you know who I'm gonna pick?
Are we going?
I'm going Sasha Banks and Naomi, man. Let's
Damn.
go.
Not a bad pick.
Let's go.
Not a bad pick.
They never lost the titles. That's my team right now.
And what match are you picking?
Oh, next up, let's do what about Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi? That'd be a good one.
You're up.
Well, I think this is going to be another case of Ronda Rousey just going out there and
wrecking,
laying it on her heavy, dude.
And then she's going to come in the KO3C War Games and then be wrecking fools in this bitch.
Hey, we're just going to keep adding layers. That is how much of a badass Ronda Rousey is, man. But you know what, though, Kyle? That's got to be going somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, she can't continue to just wreck people forever, right? I mean, we know how wrestling goes.
Why doesn't it just lead into her and Shayna wrecking fools and taking the tag belts? I mean, I've been saying that for how long, dude? Like I said, so
I'm with that. You know, here's a little fun fact. Before you stole Ronda off my squad, that was going to be my tag team because they've teamed up before. So I was going to do that too. I had a couple little strategic things going on, but you fucked everything up. So thanks a lot, pal. Appreciate it.
Well, I had another pick too that was going to be a tag team that would have really just pissed in your Cheerios. But anyways, I'm going to start from the bottom to the top on this one. As far as this match, I definitely think Ronda is getting the dub. I think Ronda will be still be your champion out of this, whether it's by hook or by crook. As far as my picks, round 3, my tag team is gonna be the Usos.
You fucker.
It's gonna be the Usos, and then my women's tag team is gonna be the Twisted Sisters, Thunder Rosa and Holiday.
Okay, all right.
Coming out swinging, ho!
I'll tell you what, we're putting together one hell of a fucking War Games match, so I'll tell you that much.
Okay. I like Brock's picks. I like it. Another past guest of the show, Janai Kai, on his female War Games team. And then you've got Tyree Taylor. Okay, somebody I need to look into more. Hey, maybe we can get him on the show. Like I said, I'm going Usos and Twisted Sisters. J Bone's a bitch and took the Briscoes. And
feeling them picks, baby. Let's go.
And he took who was the tag team for the women?
I got Sasha,
Naomi and Sasha. Okay, I like it. Okay. So for those who were just tuning in, round 3 is tag team for the men and women. All right. I got the last round. Round 4 is an MMA fighter.
Wait. Let's run it down real quick. Let's say who we got on the teams. That way we can round it out at the end here.
So rounds 1, 2, and 3. I got Ronda Rousey and Matt Riddle in round 1. He took Lesnar and Bailey in round 1. Round 2, I took Tommy Vendetta. And Lindsay Snow. He took who'd you take in the women's side in round 2?
I got the Dread King Logan and Allie Catch.
Okay, Dread King Logan and Allie Catch. Tag team from any company. He took the Briscoes, and I took the Usos. He took Sasha and Naomi. I took the Twisted Sisters, Thunder Rosa, your AEW Women's Champion, and Holiday. Like I said, I'm coming in hot, bro. And round 4 is going to be current MMA fighter. So,
we're doing current. We're just doing current. No legends.
I know.
I'm just making sure. I got both. So
I'm gonna crush you, bro. I'm taking Makachev.
Okay. So who's your woman?
And then in the woman's, I'm taking Nunez, bro.
Once again, you just fucking steal my picks. That's cool. Whatever. I'm cool with
Payback's a bitch.
I'm cool with that. Way to round out your squad, though. It's a hell of a War Games team right there. Okay, so round 4. I was really hoping we'd go legends, but it's all good. Round 4, I am taking Francis Ngannou.
I kind of knew that was coming.
Big man, guy can cause some damage. He'll probably throw you right through the cage, to be honest. And so for my final pick, round 4 on the women's side, my MMA pick is Valentina Shevchenko.
That's not a bad pick either.
No. It's gonna
not a bad pick either. I just feel like Nunez. I feel like Nunez is gonna body her in that one.
Hey, you took her from me, man. It's all good.
I'll give you this though. I feel like Francis Ngannou would be a pain in the ass to deal with though, because you also have Lesnar.
Yeah, we're talking some big, heavy bodies in there. I don't know if the cage is gonna last. The ring might need to be reinforced, to be honest.
I don't know though, because I like
the Dread King who could probably lift them both and just throw them at you.
I don't know, man. Your team came out tough. Like the fact that you got Ngannou out of this. You know what, man? It really kind of
fucked you up, huh?
Can I make another pick if it's not
wait. How about this? Let's do an honorable mention. Let's pick how about legendary MMA fighters? Let's do an honorable mention. And we'll go for the legends. Hall of Fame UFC fighters or MMA fighters.
I got DC.
Damn. All right. That's a good one. I mean, if you know me, and my top guys are, the Iceman and Rampage Jackson and all that. But if I'm going to war, I need one tough bastard, dude. And for my legendary pick, I think I'm going to have to pick the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva. because that dude was a fucking maniac. And that's
Not a
who I
bad
want to
one.
go to war with.
All right, Brock chiming in for who he's got for round 3. He said he's got FTR and the Kabuki Warriors.
Very nice. Very nice.
Speaking of the Kabuki Warriors, did you guys see that Kairi Sane is the inaugural IWGP Women's Champ?
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I think that's awesome.
That's money, bro. And you know what else is money? You got to get with the homies over at G3 Payroll and Tax. All the links to their stuff is in the comments as well. Like I said, they will get you together for your taxes.
Get you right.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you got them 2 real big bastards.
Oh yeah.
Really kind of worries me, but I feel like Islam Makhachev still would not be sweating them.
Nah, I agree.
I really don't.
I don't think he'd be sweating him at all.
Or here, I'll do you one better. Kamzat wouldn't either.
That would
switch them up. Round 4 is an MMA fighter, Brock. What up, though, Chris? Who are you picking in the knockouts and 3 counts war games? And since we're talking about war games, I guess we should pick the men's war games next. That's the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. Since I picked first, I
Who you taking?
I think part of me wants to say an upset because I want to say that I feel like this could be the thing that starts to put the cracks in the Bloodline. But I also don't see them losing like that, though, but I still feel like we're going to see the cracks with Sammy and KO somehow. So I'm going to go with the Bloodline to win. Chris, since you just came in, I know you were following along on Facebook. I got in round 1, I got Matt Riddle and Ronda Rousey is my men and women's pick. J-Bone got Lesnar and Bayley. Round 2, you had to pick an indie wrestler. I got Tommy Vendetta and the American Kaiju Lindsay Snow, and he took Alley Catch and
Dread King.
Why am I forgetting the Dread King? And he's on Ruthless Pro. Good Lord, he's gonna kill me when he sees this. I love the Dread King, but he got the Dread King. Round 3, he was a bitch and took the Briscoes from me, and I took the Usos. And he took Sasha and Naomi. I took the Twisted Sisters, Thunder Rosa and Holiday. MMA fighters, I took Makhachev, which I still feel like is a solid pick. But he took Ngannou, which was going to be another pick. And then I took Amanda Nunes, and he got Valentina Shevchenko. So I feel like my women's team is pretty solid, though. Is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then Brock's got his team coming in. Let me also read off some of the other teams that we've had come out. So Chris says his women's team would be Bianca Belair, Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker is his tag team, Sasha Banks, and Weili Zhang.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a badass team, dude.
I like that.
Then you've got Chris from the Last Call podcast, which you need to check him out if you're a fan of wrestling and MMA. He says he's got Bianca Belair, Deonna Purrazzo, the Beast from WoW, Jordan Grace, and Amanda Nunes. Let's
team of killers right
see.
here, dude.
Donald says he's got Tommy Vendetta, even though I took him, Ngannou, FTR, and Roman Reigns. Chris has got Gunther, Isaiah Broner, FTR, and John Bones Jones.
That Chris team to be dealt with right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, when I saw that, I definitely was considering putting dude, I definitely want some. I wish I'd have picked somebody bigger, but I still stick with Riddle being ready to bang though.
Hey,
Uh,
he ain't scared, that's for sure.
but Chris said he picks Bobby Lashley, Moose, the Gorillas of Destiny, Francis Ngannou.
Oh,
Chris is coming out swinging, bro.
Yeah, that's a team of killers, dude. Hell yeah.
Who did you take in War Games?
Oh, the men's match. So yeah, this one, I think this one's gonna be a lot of moving parts, man. I think you're right about the whole Sammy and KO thing. Something's gonna happen there. I think this is where we start to, like you said, develop the next phase of this story. I don't know if it's gonna go in a sense maybe KO turns on his team, or if Sammy does something to maybe not. Let's say Sammy does something where he doesn't want to finish KO or something. You know what I mean? Like you're right about it's the next phase of what's going to happen in that story. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm taking the Bloodline, man. They're red hot right now, and I can't see them losing a meaningful match like this. This is a big deal. You know what I mean? So you're gonna see.
Hey, and Chris likes my taste here too because he took some of my picks. I'm not mad at this. Chris says he's got Killer Cross, the Briscoes, Lindsay Snow, and Toxic Attraction. You're missing some though. So you got Lindsay Snow and Toxic Attraction. Okay, so that's round 1 and round 2.
He's mixing it up on us.
Okay, and then Brock says for his round 4, he takes Kamaru Usman and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Not bad picks. Not bad picks.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Especially because I feel like Joanna would definitely like kill somebody in War Games. So I am. I'm not mad at that. And Usman can definitely crack somebody or like take them out in the cage. So I'm definitely down with that. That's not bad at all.
Yep.
Let's see. As far as matches on the Survivor Series card, what do we got left here? We went U.S. title. AJ Styles, Finn Balor. What do you think of this one? Who do you got?
That's gonna be good. I'm gonna take taking Finn Balor on this one. I'm gonna take Finn Balor. We're gonna keep going with the Judgment Day. See how that works out. I'm interested now. I'm interested. I wasn't before. I think I said this before, but the way everything's going, I'm starting to get a little interested. I know I'm late to the party, but
well, I mean, to be fair, once Edge left out, I mean, I lost a lot of interest in it too. But I mean, dude, to be fair, they've done a really good job of building them back up. But I feel like AJ's got to get a win in this one. Like, really, the Judgment Day's had the upper hand on the OC the whole time. And to bring them all back like that just for that, to bring them back just for that, I don't know, man. I just feel like AJ's got to get a win, but I definitely don't think picking Balor is a bad thing on this one at all.
It'd be a good one. That'd be a good match.
Wow, Brock says he's got AJ too. He says he's tired of the Judgment Day. Brock, there was only 4 rounds because remember you had the tag team, you had the Indy, you had the WWE, and then you had the MMA fighter. That makes your 5.
Kyle, man, before we move on here, do you have a particular favorite War Games match? Being WCW, NXT, MLW, GCW, WWE, anything stick out to you?
I really like the Horseman War Games and stuff. NXT's done a really good job with the War Games as well.
Yeah.
I would say the Horseman ones are probably my favorite, but of recent memory, I've really enjoyed what we've seen out of the NXT ones. What about you?
Yeah, same. NXT just brought like a new light to War Games, man, new flavor. But if I had to go back, man, there was the one, I don't even remember what year it was, but it was the Horseman versus Sting's team, I think it was, but Flying
Sting
Brian
Squadron.
Pillman, dude. Yeah, he got powerbombed by Sid Vicious in the cage, and Pillman's feet hit the top of the cage, and it just threw everything off. And dude, he came right down on his neck, man. But other than that, that was probably my favorite War Games match, dude. That was pretty damn cool to watch. I was a Sting fan too, so everything Sting was on, I was watching it.
Chris says he takes Amanda Nunes as well. Chris
Okay.
is liking a lot of our picks, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a hell of a War Games team, both of us. So
All right. Did we get? Yep, and we got all the Survivor Series matches, man. I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to this one. One more time for anybody.
How do we decide who's winning here? Do we have a winner? Can
Well,
we?
we'll just post the teams at KO3C Pod. Make sure you're following us at KO3C Pod. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments who you think has the best team. Brock, Chris. Let us know who you think's got the best team in the comments. We're gonna have everybody else tweet and let us know who they think had the best team. And we'll go from there. I feel like I wish I would have thought a little bit bigger with my team, but I'm still not mad at it because I feel like Makachev wrestles Bears, so he can wrestle Brock Lesnar. And I feel like he'll be quicker than Makachev. He's just got to not get hit. And so if him and Riddle like take him out at the legs, we'll be all right.
This is true, man. Hey, look, one good thing is you get a big guy like that down. Sometimes they don't get back up. So,
I mean, but I feel like my female team is gonna be like superior, bro.
we're gonna let the listeners.
My female team is kicking ass,
great.
bro.
Okay, you stole a lot of picks. I stole a lot of yours. It's all good though. Hey, and don't forget if you're out there in listener land.
There you go. Brock's listening. Wrestle War 91.
There you go. Go on the Twitter machine and continuously put your picks up for your fantasy war games. I want to see them, dude. I like seeing
Hell yeah,
that
we'll
stuff.
retweet them. We'll keep putting them out. Like I said, let us know what you guys are thinking as you guys are watching War Games tomorrow. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to Ruthless Pro Wrestling, man. We're not going to be able to be watching War Games probably as it happens, but I definitely will be watching it tomorrow night afterwards. But man, Ruthless Pro Wrestling's going down tomorrow. We had the Duke John Wayne Murdoch on there. He's going to war with Tommy Vendetta. I feel like there's going to be a lot of broken glass in that one. The Duke ain't playing that shit. He had his Thanksgiving ham. You heard it here on Wednesday. He said he does ham, not turkey. And you got a broken glass death match in there. You've got Atticus Kogar's on this card as well. It's going to be insane. What are you looking forward to with Ruthless Pro before we get out of here? Which, if you guys are in the Michigan area, it's all the information for that is on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Blazer Road, maybe Michigan, Ruthless Pro Wrestling Death Right.
You know, that card's going to be sweet, dude. And like I said, we've been to Ruthless Pro, twice now with the circus and, the Circle 6 thing with them at Harpo's. Dude, it's always a fun time at Ruthless Pro. It's a party, dude. You know what I mean? There's a little bit for everybody. So I think I'm looking forward to that match between Tommy Vendetta and the Duke. That is going to be one to remember, dude. That's going to be something special. And then, and we got Swartzy breaking dicks and legs at the same time. He said that the other night on the show. So got to look out.
I'm going to break his dick and leg.
It's always a party, man, at Ruthless Pro. So you'll see.
He's trying to break both his kickstands. That's fucked up, bro.
That's
fucked up. But you know what? We have had a hell of a week. Happy Thanksgiving. We're thankful to all of you guys who come back and watch us every week, listen to us every week. Hit those 5-star ratings on the podcast platforms if you're listening to us there. We greatly appreciate it. We know you guys are there. Because every time we go out to these shows, there's always people coming up telling us that they're watching the shows and seeing what's going on. Shout out to it dropped this week, but Catherine Coraginas, who's going to war, PFL MMA on pay-per-view for them. We've got all kinds of stuff going on, dude. So like I said, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you check out the sponsors, Michigan's Finest. All the links to their stuff in the description. Make sure you're checking out G3 Payroll and Tax to get your taxes together. Like I said, I think Brock, you're not doing too bad with the picks either. It's another good night here on Knockouts and 3 Counts. Try to take you a little outside the box. Like J-Bone said, please keep tweeting us what teams you would pick. The rules for the teams are in the picks. Gunther would definitely be a pick that I would definitely like to revisit as well. But damn it, that's what's so cool with these War Games things. KO3C goes to war. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.